She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison.
Situation advantage.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed.
Oh.
Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, bottoms up.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when elitists get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you.
Damn, sorry.
Something alien.
Bless you.
Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I'm curious to see what happens. Right? Oh, Jesus. Look at all those freaking saving throws. Oh, I just barely got that. Really, you two?
Good.
Hear her take
I
you
will take
off.
your word for it.
Who beating up
And hold
amethyst?
you to it, too. I have every
Yeah.
reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from
love you,
Baldur's
Boba.
Gate. The cult of the Absolute is
I do.
spreading through the city.
Yeah, my baby
Quietly,
Yoda,
quick,
huh?
and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Yeah, my baby Yoda. Yeah.
What is he?
General Cadric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cadric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible.
Invincible!
Met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look,
Turn up the AC and
There's
turn up the
always hope.
fan. Still wait.
you are that hope.
What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gaderick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Oh, whoops.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us.
Hmm?
Who is
I
that?
like you. I promise
That
I will
was
do everything
event
I
planning
can
with
to make sure you survive.
Crossroads. Well, it's
Any cure
Sean, the
starts
one that
with
does like the short
understanding
sword
the
stuff.
disease.
He's usually there on rapier
Whatever
nights.
magic Gatheric's using to control
Yeah.
these tadpoles,
And
it
then
must
Alec.
be at moonrise.
Alec doesn't have a profile picture.
Until then,
He just
you
keeps
keep
the old
drinking
Discord
wine
icon.
when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in
Huggy
the
huggies.
chambers. Tell her I sent
Or your
you.
snuggy snuggies.
She'll see you through the shadows safely.
Will is inspired.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the
He's a
Grove,
sweet
but the
baby.
others told me how you helped us.
Yeah.
A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe
Like
the
a
curse.
chain?
I don't know what I just picked up, but it looked like a chain.
It's hard to tell. We were alone in the darkness one moment, surrounded the next.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing
Why
towards
then?
Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly...
Owlbear?
how
We
well
got one of those.
Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why.
Okay, so we have another thing that we gotta do. Let's talk to this one.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over
Blackboard?
and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids,
Buy two, get one free.
telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just never stops. Some of us fought back. Or tried to. But it was hopeless. That means a lot, coming from you. You always seem to take
Ooh,
everything
take 'em.
in stride. How do
Read
you
the
do
note.
it? How do you keep going?
Look at all this shit. 'Cause that is how I.
You're made of sterner stuff than me, then.
So you
You've
wrinkled
done
them.
so much for us already.
We need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place, head into the basement, look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it.
And God
Go
have mercy
straight
on
on
that
through,
pit.
and you'll find it. Me? Ignore a
I was
chest?
just gonna say, you know dang well we ain't gonna ignore that
Thank
chest.
you. Just be careful up there.
Oh, and I got the key too, so yeah.
Yeah, we gotta find getting into this basement. Basement, you said. Ooh. Hold on here. What do we got? What do we have here? How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago. But that blasted toll house keeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People sulk around like there's something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Theric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. Okay, so what's this? When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create 4.5 meters of ice around the target. Ooh.
You got a chest.
I got a chest over here? Where?
You can get it, I can't. You can probably get it. I'll say that.
If you have an alternative in mind, please propose it.
Point to me through this chest.
Right here.
Oh, I see. Lockpick time.
Ooh.
I say hiss!
Hey, we met one of them kitties walking one night, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Go ahead. I'd save it. Yoda Bubble. You see how he's playing?
Yeah, I see how he's laying. He's disturbing how you're playing.
He's doing it on purpose.
Innkeeper's book. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred only to find the entire masonry had been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at the shrine will tell. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under a pain of what Keltharic has promised any who do not convert. Oh, there's some shady shit going on here. Go ahead. You're gonna hiss. You're going to hiss. Okay, whatever. Oh, you're gonna be here a while. Failed. Missed it by one.
You said me, you little mofo. I hiss at your ass back.
You hiss at me, I hiss back.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Failed. Wet Willie!
He's looking at you like, really?
Hiss!
Wet Willie!
I say hiss!
Failed. And he took it like a champ, too.
He just don't give.
You don't give a crap. Yoda. Really? I'm so curious where Cora is.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Oh, you succeeded! Damn, did you
Yoda
succeed?
off the controller.
Yoda.
Oh, really? You are rotten.
I see.
Off the controller.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Fine.
Oh.
Character's right.
I'd rather die.
What?
I call myself His Majesty. It was quite straightforward. I slinked. Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
She's a liar. That English voice.
Here you go.
That pure, unadulterated English voice.
No traps, please.
Where'd that cat go? What did you do?
I didn't know that was an attack.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists. The screams. I had to watch my friends, people who can barely hold a sword, try to fight a pack of murderous zealots. All I could do was run. That means a lot, coming from you. You always seem to take everything in your stride. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Did you read this yet?
Actually, no, I didn't. Mysterious Mr. Plaque. What was the title? Oh, guest log. Okay.
Check it just in case.
Okay, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Here we go. What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
The game made me fall from the top, from the second floor, to go inspect the bear that you saw earlier.
Did you die?
No, I only took the 2 damage.
You see this, right?
I'm seeing that, but I haven't seen that yet.
Sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even, who want to be seeing you. Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
We gotta bring Helsing here.
Okay.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
for it. You rolled a double 6. Luckily, there wasn't a third dice.
I was just gonna say.
You take them out.
You know how to get through to him. Don't hesitate.
Wow.
Ow.
You're rolling good tonight, baby.
That was ugly.
You're rolling real good.
You know how to get through to him. Don't hesitate.
You're rolling real good. Your highest so far has been a 6.
We need to add that to the Christmas tree this year.
What? Yep.
You know
I
how to
get
get
one
through
made
to
for
him.
my parents.
Don't hesitate.
I had one, but
Ah, you got it.
The tether connecting this man to his soul is stretched taut. You follow it, wading through inky shadows, his soul wandering in a dark space. He isn't just lost, but he has lost an object, something dear to him. The vision fades. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Go hard. Failed.
hard.
It's okay.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear,
Yeah.
his
Roll a 1. You are doing some horrible rolling tonight, baby. The game is just telling you you're being bad tonight.
Don't move your head too much further. Your paw's already down there.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain
Failed.
lost to...
What you doing, yo-yo?
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held
Hey,
dear,
you got
his mind
it.
will remain lost to the darkness.
We're gonna save that. Hit it.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Is that me doing a perception check?
More for me.
Huh.
Take it easy while you can.
Wonder what he found.
We see what we see, and
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Cleric of Saluna. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free.
Okay, I was in her room. I didn't see her.
I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
Nothing. Want to take this time to go potty? After this.
My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketherick throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
See what we see.
Alright, we're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna start. I got too much stuff on me. I need to send stuff to camp and whatnot. But
you done went and collected everything.
I went into a room I wasn't supposed to be in.
Hiding places brighter.
Was it locked?
No, it wasn't locked, but they had stuff in there that was marked for stealing.
Oh. Naughty.
Yeah, that's me.
That's how I get a lot of my stuff. Whatever.